All right, so as the title mentions, this is again my conspiracy broadcasting network, where I broadcast all of this perpetual abuse, all of this control over my life, um, all of these tactics of psychological psyops, of fear mongering, of anything you can think of. I've been through it. They are using this perpetual surveillance where every single time they know I'm in a state of mind, or every single time I'm going through a particular emotional phase, whether I might be disgruntled or I might be um, jubilous or elated or happy, or I've accomplished something, even if I go and I just accomplish something, right? I might just be in a neutral phase, but I still accomplish. I just went and I did a basic errand, for example, or I fixed something, right? Or I even accomplished daily activities of daily living. It could be going to the grocery store, right? And just having a neutral day. It doesn't have to necessarily be. What happens is they take this surveillance and they're constantly monitoring my state of mind. My frequencies is what I'm assuming. Um, and so lately, in this past week, I've already talked about a few things on the last vlog, but when I started making my jigs and I come out with some really good colors, again, always this whole accomplishing things, right? When I accomplish things, especially like if I go and I take time to study, right? I take time to myself, go and I spend a couple hours studying, right? To get ready for boards. These people will come in and interrupt my flow and my mental state by harassing me. Okay. So in this case, it was yesterday where, again, I accomplished some stuff. I studied, I did some things that were kind of forward moving, if you will. And so I go to my Facebook page on one of my business sites, my BJig sites, and I've got this knucklehead that his name is Michael Curry. Okay, I have 100+ followers. I've got people, like dozens of people, right, that know my page, and only this guy is the guy lingering around on the page lately. Okay, and given all this attention on the page lately. And this guy, Michael Curry, looks just like the guy Franklin, the dumbass supervisor from one of the paramedic services. Okay. And this is an ongoing thing in the occupational side where I'm tasked to be quote unquote trained. Okay. For the life of me, I have no clue why, with these people in the occupational setting who are contradictory to what would exemplify a professional. Okay. And so, long story short, I'm then smeared, okay, and defamed, whatever you want to call it, out of there, and I'm separated. Okay. After I called to attention, I wanted to address some things in a meeting. Every time I say I want to address some things in a meeting with operations or whoever my superior is, they run. They run. And then what they do is they try to blame me, and they smear me. So they abuse me with their unprofessional tactics. And in this case, extremely unsafe, neglectful. Fact of the matter is, this guy, Franklin, should be in fucking jail. Period. Okay, his license needs to be taken away, period. Okay, and then these guys have the audacity, okay, to get this guy Michael Curry to get a hold of me on my Basilisk page, okay, and give this page attention, knowing that this guy's body habitus, skin color, okay, and all that and above is just reflecting and there to push my buttons about this dude, quote unquote supervisor. Give me a freaking break. At this Shoals ambulance service. Okay. So that's what this guy, Michael Curry, has been up to in the past 72 hours, is targeting my fucking business page and making sure that he gives it attention. And this is what I call the reanimation. This is where they've taken people of similar, okay, body habitus, similar voice, similar profile, okay, and they're taking those attributes of those physically stigmatizing people of my past and reanimating them into the present and keeping them lingering around. Okay. And this is, again, this guy, Michael Curry, this is on my vlog in the 50s, I think 54 or 55, I believe. I remember I uploaded that. The second thing is they're sitting there keeping me a bachelor, and they're using these women on Facebook to always giving me these invites all the fucking time. Always inviting me as a friend all the fucking time. Just people, and they're always women that I don't fucking know. So I don't know what that's all about, but it's just like this perpetual inundation of just the simple fact that that's just part of the liability of being on social media. You're going to get that, but it's not like that anymore. It's like it's a scheduled event of, it's in a scheduled communication, right? It's scheduled. So like I said, if I just got done accomplishing things, or if I just got done finishing something, it's okay. How are we going to get in there and disturb him? How are we going to get in there and provoke and antagonize and irritate, annoy? Okay. And it's stalking through electronic means. So that's like two things that happen in one day. Okay. Is I've got these fucking bimbos who are contacting me. And then when I reach out to them in Messenger to say, hey, where the hell do I know you from? They never fucking answer. Okay. They never fucking answer. So these are the tactics of abuse that I've been living with. And then I go to the gym and I realize that it's fucking New Year's. And people have like this New Year's resolution and they think they're going to go hard. And it's just like, I don't even want to get into this conversation because I might offend people, and I don't want to really offend people that I don't need to. I'm just going to keep this conversation tucked away. But those are the two tactics that I want to talk about, was this bullshit romance that is always precluding me, always there lingering, always trying to hold this herpes thing against me like it's the end of the fucking world. Like I can't go anywhere without having a fucking instructor or a teacher, a fucking student, or just some fucking female in the middle of a grocery store. They will go periods of time, and when I'm walking around, they'll look at my crotch. Okay, that's how many people, just like you see all these red vehicles everywhere, these women are walking around looking at my crotch in order to manipulate me and use this to abuse me, to control me and have power over me. Okay, and then keep me oppressed at the same fucking time. Okay, that's how shitty people are. And that's how shitty fucking women are whenever they fucking target you like this. And I know I'm not the only fucking person going through this. I know there's got to be somewhere out, some man somewhere is going through this. And I just want to make sure that I document this because there's going to be some answering this year. But I also know that there needs to be some type of informative channel to get it out there that you have a population of people who are willing to use crowd influence and crowd control, okay? Just like the show Candid Camera, and then shove you into perpetual fucking problems so that they could use it against you, okay? And hold you under their fucking thumb and fucking move you around, okay? And then say that they're not doing it. It's the ultimate campaign of narcissism, okay? So stay tuned. I'm going to feed you some more, one bite at a time.